Question 1. What does this warning sign indicate about the road ahead? A dangerous bend to the right. B, road ahead narrows on right. C, steep descent ahead. D, side wind expected. Answers is A dangerous bend to the right. The triangular warning sign with a arrow indicates a dangerous curve or bend to the right. Drivers should reduce speed and prepare to steer. Question 2. What is the primary purpose of braking systems ABS in a vehicle? A, to prevent wheels from locking up under heavy braking. B, to reduce the braking distance significantly. C, to automatically apply emergency brakes. D, to assist with parking maneuvers. Answers is A, to prevent wheels from locking up under heavy braking. ABS prevents wheels from locking during hard braking, allowing the driver to retain steering control and potentially avoid obstacles, rather than solely reducing the stopping distance. Question 3. What does this road sign indicate? A, slippery road ahead. B, uneven road surface. C, loose gravel on road. D, road works ahead. Answers is A, slippery road ahead. This warning sign indicates that the road surface ahead may be slippery, especially when wet or icy. Drivers should reduce speed and drive with extra caution to avoid skidding. Question 4. You are approaching this sign at a junction. What must you do? A, give way to traffic on the main road. B, stop, then give way to traffic. C, proceed with caution. D, you have priority. Answers is A, give way to traffic on the main road. This inverted triangle sign means give way. You must give way to traffic on the road you are joining or crossing, only proceeding when it is safe to do so without causing them to change speed or direction. Question 5. When would you typically use your vehicle's dipped headlights during the day? A, when visibility is poor due to rain or fog. B, only when driving on motorways. C, when parking at the side of the road. D, always, regardless of conditions. Answers is A, when visibility is poor due to rain or fog. Dipped headlights should be used in poor visibility, such as heavy rain, mist, or fog, to help other road users see your vehicle more clearly and to improve your own forward visibility. Question 6. What does this circular sign with a red border and diagonal bar signify? A, no entry. B, no parking. C, no stopping. D, speed limit 20. Answers is A, no entry. A red circular sign with a white bar and a red diagonal line through it is a prohibitory sign meaning no entry. It typically indicates that traffic cannot enter from that direction. Question 7. What action is mandatory when you see this sign? A, proceed around the roundabout. B, give way to traffic from the right. C, turn left at the next junction. D, stop and check for traffic. Answers is A, proceed around the roundabout. This blue circular sign with 3 arrows forming a circle indicates a roundabout. Drivers must proceed in a clockwise direction around the central island, giving way to traffic already on the roundabout from the right. Question 8. Why is it important to check your mirrors frequently while driving? A, to be aware of traffic behind and to the sides of your vehicle. B, to ensure your rear lights are working. C, to adjust your speed automatically. D, to signal your intentions to others. Answers is A, to be aware of traffic behind and to the sides of your vehicle. Regular mirror checks are crucial for maintaining continuous awareness of your surroundings, identifying potential hazards, and making safe decisions about speed, position, and maneuvers. Question 9. What does this square blue sign indicate? A. Start of a motorway. B. End of a motorway. C. Road for motor vehicles only. D. National speed limit applies. Answers is A. Start of a motorway. This blue square sign featuring a motorway symbol indicates the start of a motorway. Specific rules apply on motorways, such as minimum speed limits and restrictions on certain vehicle types. Question 10. What does this sign mean for the road ahead? A. Junction with a minor road. B. Crossroads ahead. C. Priority over oncoming traffic. D. Traffic lights ahead. Answers is A. Junction with a minor road. This warning sign indicates a junction ahead where a minor road joins the main road you are currently on. Be prepared for potential merging traffic or turning vehicles from the minor road. Question 11. When is it permissible to overtake on the left? A. In slow-moving traffic queues where your lane is faster. B. When a vehicle in front is signaling to turn right. C. On a one-way street with multiple lanes. D. Only when instructed by a police officer. Answers is A. In slow-moving traffic queues where your lane is faster. Overtaking on the left is generally discouraged. However, it is permitted in slow-moving traffic if your lane is moving faster when the vehicle ahead is turning right or on a one-way street. Question 12. What does this sign indicate for goods vehicles? A. No overtaking for goods vehicles. B. Goods vehicle parking. C. Goods vehicle lane. D. End of no overtaking. Answers is A. No overtaking for goods vehicles. This circular prohibitory sign indicates that goods vehicles, often those over a certain weight, are not permitted to overtake other vehicles beyond this point. Adhere to the restriction. Question 13. What does this sign instruct you to do? A. Turn right ahead. B. Proceed straight ahead. C. Turn left ahead. D. Go straight or turn right. Answers is A. Turn right ahead. This blue circular sign with a white arrow pointing right is a mandatory sign, indicating that all traffic must turn right at the upcoming junction or point, and no other direction is permitted. Question 14. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a motorway? A. Pull over to the hard shoulder, switch on hazard lights, and use an emergency telephone. B. Stay in your vehicle and wait for assistance. C. Attempt to fix the problem yourself on the hard shoulder. D. Walk to the nearest service station for help. Answers is A. Pull over to the hard shoulder, switch on hazard lights, and use an emergency telephone. On a motorway, you should pull onto the hard shoulder, switch on hazard lights, exit the vehicle on the left, and use an emergency telephone or mobile if safe to contact. Standing clear of the vehicle and traffic is paramount. Question 15. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. Steep ascent ahead. B. Steep descent ahead. C. Uneven road surface. D. Road narrows ahead. Answers is A. Steep ascent ahead. This warning sign with a vehicle pointing upwards indicates a steep ascent ahead. Be prepared to change down gears to maintain power and speed as you climb the incline. Question 16. What does this sign mean? A. One-way road. B. Two-way traffic. C. Road for motor vehicles. D. Dual carriageway. Answers is A. One-way road. This blue rectangular sign with a white arrow indicates a one-way road. Traffic can only travel in the direction of the arrow. This helps manage traffic flow efficiently. Question 17. When is it acceptable to use the horn in a built-up area? A. Only to warn other road users of your presence. B. To express frustration at other drivers. C. When driving past schools at night. D. To signal a friend on the pavement. Answers is A. Only to warn other road users of your presence. The highway code states that you should only use your horn to warn other road users of your presence or a danger, not to vent anger or for trivial reasons. It's generally prohibited between 11:30 p.m. and 7:00 am in built-up areas. Question 18. What does this sign warn about? A. Uneven road. B. Hump ahead. C. Slippery road. D. Ahead. Answers is A. Uneven road. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead has an uneven surface. Drivers should reduce their speed to avoid discomfort, potential loss of control, and damage to their vehicle. Question 19. What does this circular sign indicate regarding parking? A. No parking. B. No stopping. C. Parking zone. D. Permit holders only. Answers is A. No parking. A blue circular sign with a single red diagonal line indicates no parking. You can stop to drop off or pick up passengers, but you cannot leave your vehicle unattended. Question 20. What does this sign indicate about approaching traffic? A. Oncoming traffic has priority. B. You have priority over oncoming traffic. C. Two-way traffic ahead. D. Junction ahead. Answers is A. Oncoming traffic has priority. This circular sign with a red border and a small white arrow pointing upwards, and a larger red arrow pointing downwards, means priority over oncoming traffic is: oncoming vehicles have priority, you must give way. Question 21. What is the correct procedure when changing lanes on a motorway? A. Mirror signal maneuver routine ensuring a safe gap. B. Accelerate quickly and change lane. C. Signal and immediately move into the next lane. D. Only change lanes if instructed by road signs. Answers is A. Mirror signal maneuver routine ensuring a safe gap. The mirror signal maneuver routine is crucial. Check mirrors, signal your intention, then when a safe gap appears, maneuver smoothly into the new lane while checking blind spots to ensure safety. Question 22. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. Cycle track mandatory for cyclists. B. Cyclists prohibited. C. Warning cyclists ahead. D. Cycle route recommendation. Answers is A. Cycle track mandatory for cyclists. This blue circular sign with a bicycle symbol indicates a mandatory cycle track. Cyclists must use this path if it is available, and other vehicles are generally prohibited from using it. Question 23. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Road narrows on both sides. B. Road widens ahead. C. End of dual carriageway. D. Traffic congestion ahead. Answers is A. Road narrows on both sides. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead narrows from both sides. Drivers should be prepared to reduce speed and exercise caution, especially when passing oncoming vehicles or large vehicles. Question 24. What is the national speed limit for cars and motorcycles on a single carriageway road in the unless otherwise stated? A. 60, B. 70, C. 50, D. 30. Answers is A. 60. The national speed limit for cars and motorcycles on a single carriageway road is 60. 100 unless signs indicate a different limit. On dual carriageways and motorways, it is 70. Question 25. What does this sign indicate? A. Maximum speed limit 50, B. Minimum speed limit 50, C. Recommended speed 50, D. End of speed limit. Answers is A. Maximum speed limit 50. This circular sign with a red border and the number 50 indicates a maximum speed limit of 50. You must not exceed this speed at any time while the sign is in effect. Question 26. What should you do when driving in dense fog? A. Use fog lights if visibility is below 100 meters and reduce speed. B. Use full beam headlights to see further. C. Drive close to the vehicle in front to follow their lights. D. Increase speed to clear the fog faster. Answers is A. Use fog lights if visibility is below 100 meters and reduce speed. In dense fog, reduce your speed. Use dipped headlights and fog lights if visibility drops below 100 meters. Full beam headlights will reflect light back, worsening visibility. Maintain a safe distance from other vehicles. Question 27. What does this sign warn drivers about? A. Pedestrian crossing ahead, B. Children crossing, C. Footpath ahead, D. No pedestrians. Answers is A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This triangular warning sign with a walking figure indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. Be prepared to slow down, look for pedestrians, and stop if necessary to allow them to cross safely. Question 28. What does this sign indicate for drivers with trailers? A. No entry for vehicles with trailers. B. Parking for trailers only. C. Lane for trailers. D. Trailers must turn right. Answers is A. No entry for vehicles with trailers. This circular prohibitory sign indicates no entry for vehicles with trailer. It restricts access for vehicles towing a trailer beyond this point, often due to road conditions, bridges, or steep inclines. Question 29. What does this sign signify for vehicle movement? A. Pass obstacle on either side. B. Pass obstacle on the left only. C. Pass obstacle on the right only. D. No passing allowed. Answers is A. Pass obstacle on either side. This blue circular mandatory sign with two arrows pointing around a central barrier indicates that drivers can pass an obstacle on either side, such as a central island or bollard, depending on traffic. Question 30. What is the main reason for holding the steering wheel correctly with both hands? A. To maintain better control and stability of the vehicle. B. To make the car appear more professional. C. To prevent fatigue on long journeys. D. To activate certain safety features. Answers is A. To maintain better control and stability of the vehicle. Holding the steering wheel correctly, typically at the quarter to 3 or 10 to 2 position, provides maximum control, allowing for smooth steering and quick, safe reactions to sudden hazards. Question 31. What does this sign indicate about the road surface? A. Loose gravel or chippings. B. Uneven road. C. Slippery road. D. Ahead. Answers is A. Loose gravel or chippings. This warning sign depicts stones flying up from a tire, indicating loose gravel or chippings on the road. Drivers should reduce speed to avoid skidding and prevent stones from damaging other vehicles or pedestrians. Question 32. What does this sign mean at a junction? A. Stop and give way. B. Give way. C. Proceed with caution. D. Road ends ahead. Answers is A. Stop and give way. The octagonal red sign with stop means you must stop completely before the white stop line, then give way to traffic on the main road, only proceeding when it is absolutely safe to do so. Question 33. What does this sign mean for heavy vehicles? A. No entry for goods vehicles. B. No entry for all vehicles. C. Goods vehicles must turn right. D. Parking for goods vehicles. Answers is A. No entry for goods vehicles. This circular prohibitory sign indicates no entry for goods vehicles. It restricts access for and other heavy goods vehicles, often in residential areas or where the road is unsuitable for large vehicles. Question 34. What is a safe following distance in good, dry conditions? A gap behind the vehicle in front. B. A gap behind the vehicle in front. C. As close as possible to the vehicle in front. D. 4 car lengths. Answers is A gap behind the vehicle in front. The rule is a simple guideline for maintaining a safe following distance in good, dry conditions. This gap should be doubled to 4 seconds in wet weather to allow for longer stopping distances. Question 35. What does this sign indicate regarding traffic flow? A. Of movement in lanes. B. End of multiple lanes. C. Lane for specific vehicles. D. Minimum speed in each lane. Answers is A. Of movement in lanes. This blue information sign, often placed above a carriageway, indicates the permitted directions of movement from each lane at an upcoming junction or intersection, guiding drivers to the correct lane for their destination. Question 36. You're driving on a road and see this warning sign. What should you be prepared for? A. Children crossing or playing near the road. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. School bus stop. D. Playground ahead. Answers is A. Children crossing or playing near the road. This triangular warning sign with children indicates a children hazard, usually near schools, playgrounds, or residential areas. Be prepared for children to run into the road unexpectedly and reduce your speed. Question 37. What does this sign indicate about the road you are on? A. You are on a priority road. B. End of priority road. C. Give way ahead. D. Road ends. Answers is A. You are on a priority road. This yellow sign with a white border indicates that you are on a priority road. This means you have priority over traffic from minor roads joining or crossing, unless otherwise by other signs or traffic lights. Question 38. What should you do before making a U-turn? A. Check for sufficient space and visibility and ensure it is safe and legal. B. Signal right and quickly turn. C. Only perform if no other vehicles are present. D. A U-turn is always prohibited. Answers is A. Check check for sufficient space and visibility, and ensure it is safe and legal. Before performing a U-turn, you must ensure there is ample space, clear visibility in both directions, and that it is not prohibited by signs, road markings, or the highway code. It must be done safely and without obstructing others. Question 39. What does this sign indicate about turning? A. No right turn. B. No left turn. C. Turn right ahead. D. U-turn allowed. Answers is A. No right turn. This circular prohibitory sign with a red border and a black arrow with a red diagonal line means no right turn. Drivers are prohibited from turning right at this junction or point in the road. Question 40. What does this sign mean for drivers of particular vehicles? A. Movement of passenger cars only. B. No entry for cars. C. Car parking ahead. D. Recommended route for cars. Answers is A. Movement of passenger cars only. This blue circular mandatory sign with a car symbol indicates that the road or lane is for the movement of passenger cars only or certain types of vehicles, and other vehicles may be restricted. Question 41. What does this sign signify? A. Recommended speed 50. B. Maximum speed limit 50. C. Minimum speed limit 50. D. End of speed limit. Answers is A. Recommended speed 50. This blue square sign with 50 indicates a recommended speed of 50 e.g., or it is not a mandatory limit, but suggests a safe speed for the conditions, often on bends or through complex areas, for optimal safety and flow. Question 42. When approaching a bus that is signaling to pull away from a bus stop, what should you do? A. Give way to the bus if it is safe to do so. B. Overtake the bus quickly. C. Sound your horn to make them wait. D. Block the bus to prevent it from moving. Answers is A. Give way to the bus if it is safe to do so. The highway code advises giving way to buses pulling out from a bus stop, especially in a built-up area, to help them maintain schedules and keep traffic flowing. Only do so if it is safe and won't cause danger to others. Question 43. What does this sign warn about? A. Side wind. B. Strong headwind. C. Rough road. D. Falling rocks. Answers is A. Side wind. This warning sign indicates side wind ahead, often in open areas near bridges or gaps in hedges. Be prepared for strong gusts that could affect your vehicle's stability, especially for vehicles, motorcyclists, and cyclists. Question 44. What does this sign indicate for parking? A. No stopping. B. No parking. C. Parking allowed. D. Waiting allowed. Answers is A. No stopping. A blue circular sign with a red border and a red cross through it means no stopping clearway. You must not stop at all, not even to pick up or drop off passengers, unless directed by a police officer. Question 45. What does this sign compel drivers to do? A. Proceed straight ahead. B. Turn left. C. Turn right. D. Stop and give way. Answers is A. Proceed straight ahead. This blue circular sign with a white arrow pointing upwards is a mandatory sign, indicating that all traffic must proceed straight ahead at this point or junction, and no other direction is permitted. Question 46. When may you cross a double white line where the line nearest to you is solid? A. To pass a stationary obstruction or slow-moving cyclist if safe. B. To overtake a slow-moving car. C. To turn into a side road. D. Never under any circumstances. Answers is A. To pass a stationary obstruction or slow-moving cyclist if safe. A solid white line nearest you generally means you must not cross it. However, exceptions include passing a stationary obstruction, a cyclist, horse, or road maintenance vehicle if safe, or to enter premises or a side road. Question 47. What does this sign indicate? A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. B. Footpath only. C. No pedestrians. D. Underground crossing. Answers is A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This blue square sign with a person walking on a striped path indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead, providing advanced warning for drivers to be vigilant and prepared for pedestrians to cross the road. Question 48. What does this sign mean? A. Road works ahead. B. End of road works. C. Uneven road. D. Danger ahead. Answers is A. Road works ahead. This red triangular warning sign with a figure digging indicates road works ahead. Expect temporary speed limits, lane closures, and potential hazards from machinery and personnel. Drive with extra caution. Question 49. What does this sign indicate for priority? A. You have priority over oncoming traffic. B. Oncoming traffic has priority. C. Two-way traffic. D. Give way. Answers is A. You have priority over oncoming traffic. This blue square sign with one white arrow pointing up and a smaller red arrow pointing down indicates priority over oncoming traffic. You have the right of way over vehicles approaching from the opposite direction. Question 50. What should you do if you encounter a red traffic light at a junction? A. Stop before the stop line and wait for the green light. B. Proceed if the road is clear. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. D. Turn left if it is safe. Answers is A. Stop before the stop line and wait for the green light. A red traffic light means stop. You must stop behind the white stop line and wait for the light to turn green before proceeding, unless a sign specifically permits a left turn on red, which is rare in the